Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's episode of Peer Review. And this week's guest, you love him. He's one of the dynamic trio members of the Stooges. Make some noise for our boy at Blank Space. Kyle, what is Gucci Coochie Lips? How are you?
Howdy, gang. What's good, guys?
Thank you for being
Doing
on,
pretty
man.
good. Eating my salad.
We asked Kyle
Glad to
if
have you here.
asked Kyle at Blank Space if he had any new music he wanted to share with you guys, and his exact words were "fuck him." So we're gonna be starting this week's stream with a new shit from our boy Frogor, which brings us to our next point. This stream is a charity stream. Our boy Frogor, a longtime GB family member, his brother's going through some surgery, so everything that this stream makes will be going to his surgery. And if you guys don't want to donate to this, then we'll leave the donation link to his GoFundMe in the stream, or you can buy merch.
Yeah, buy some Frogor merch too. And if
you can do both if you're a really good person.
Yeah, and if you bought merch and you send us like a screenshot of that with your submission, that'll get you in the fast queue too. But yeah, let's listen to some fucking Frogor. Lost Paradise. I'm stuck at work, but Ilial. Thank you again, GB plus chat.
I like the artwork. JoJo Bizarre Adventure is my shit.
Yeah, you love mid-anime, don't you?
It's not me. Some parts are. Fuck you,
It's too late for you. You're already dead. Don't bother struggling. It's too late for you. You're already dead. Don't bother struggling.
I like the frog.
Don't tell him that.
I think that was
Kyle, you want to go first?
my favorite song
Right.
for me.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I don't know if it's a stream or if it was the song. I think it's just the audio on my end, but it sounded completely in mono, and that might be my fault because I don't know how to work Discord or Twitch. So I'm gonna assume that was just the audio on my end. Besides that, it was good. I like the drums a lot. The drums are actually fucking banging. I like the hats and the kick. I think the clap could use a little bit of reverb or layer or something like that. But yeah, the drums banged, which is my biggest thing. Is I'm really picky with drums. Drums banged. In the second drop, the flow got kind of confusing. Like it didn't follow like any sort of like riff or melodic, not melodic, but you know what I mean. It just got kind of weird, kind of wonky in the second drop. But besides that, yeah, the mix sound was pretty solid. Drums are good and sounds are good. Yeah, fuck with it. I like the intros and the bridges and stuff too. Type shit. That's all
Yeah,
I
that's
got.
for sure my favorite song from
To say
him. I
almost
really like the sound design.
verbatim what
Continue, Devin.
verbatim what Kyle said. I think the main drop lacks a central theme. It's just kind of like, yes, it is evolving, but it's evolving aimlessly. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like you have a plan on like what you want the start and finish of the drop to be. Like a drop should have a cohesive start and finish. You know, it should make sense from beginning to end. And right now, it's just kind of like going all over the place lackadaisically. And you know, that's a somewhat easy fix. So just kind of figure out what story you want this drop to tell. It can be super simple. But besides that, this is your best mix down by a lot. And I agree with Kyle. Like the main thing I was thinking about, like, yes, the side chain on the drums is really good. They're smacking through, but I just wish that snare had more reverb on it because it's just so like it's so short. And having like just like a splash of reverb will do so much for filling out the mix.
Yeah, the short snares can work, or the short claps can work. I think just in this context, it could benefit from some reverb. Unless the fucking mix was all just like cranked to oblivion and it was distorted and super fucking full, then that's I think when the short claps work. But in this context, I think it would work better with some verbiage.
Fuck yeah. All right. But yeah, shout out Bert and Ernie for gifting the sub, and shout out Jabari for donating. We got Jabari up next. What the fuck? Hello, Jeezy the Snowman. All right, Jabari, 8/30/2025, B7. Derelict.
Derelict. fucking sick.
Yeah, that was fucking dope.
Yeah.
That might just be.
I
Twitch
feel like you
compression
knew
for
Kyle
me.
was gonna be on this, so you sent in
Yeah,
a
that
tune
was so
that
good.
that had a very that had a very like that second drop when that came in. I was like, oh yeah, this is Kyle's
100%,
shit right here.
Yeah. That was fucking sick. I'm gonna say this probably in every single fucking track I hear, but I'm gonna nitpick the drums every fucking time. So this is something that bugs me specifically, and it's really weird, and I don't really know how to describe it. But the kick and the snare was fucking great. The snare was perfect, but the kick transient does not match the snare transient. Like the kick was really boomy and distorted, which I also like in certain contexts, but the snare was super crispy and sharp, and the transient was snappy, and the kick transient was the polar opposite. So both drums are good, but together it just like it drives me insane. The snare was fucking perfect. I just think this song would make a lot more sense with a clickier, snappier transient on the kick drum. That was fully the biggest thing for me. The sound design was fucking awesome. The sound design was great. I fucking loved it. The flow was super fucking almost too much, but I think it was tasteful. One other thing I had was the intro. It was great. All the sounds were great. I fucking love the acid part, but it almost felt like there was no like distinct part in the intro where it's the intro. Like, fuck, I don't even know how to describe what I mean, but like the first
You didn't set up the
16 bars.
you didn't set up the drop.
Yeah, like I think this like look at fucking what's that fucking song? That Space Lace's song Torque. Is that the one with the acid bass? Like the first 16 bars of the intro are like almost there's nothing going on. It's just like effects and shit. But then when the acid bass comes in, that's like the main riff of the intro. You know what I mean? So like I feel like either in that first part of the drop or first part of the intro, there could be like maybe some like melodic type thing that like makes you, you know, is memorable, or when the acid bass comes in, it just fucking starts because the acid bass kind of like faded in, and I feel like it kind of made the intro drag on, sort of, if that makes any sense. But yeah, besides that, I was fucked. I really like that.
Fucking
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
the only
device and-
the only thing I would add to that is it kind of goes back to what I was saying, that there was no build up for the drop or whatever. Like I think having distinct sections of the intro and having an exaggerated build up would have this drop come in a lot harder.
Yeah.
Look at Sultan for like I think Sultan is someone that could do an intro for this style like very well. Space Laces as mentioned. So yeah.
Yeah, I just think making the intro into like distinct sections instead of kind of fading out of that first part and letting the acid bass fade in would help a lot. But as far as the drop goes, I literally don't have anything. It was just the fucking the kick drum I think could be swapped. But yeah, I really like that. That was dope.
Yeah.
It was funny
really
because
the
I was
only
gonna say
thing
the
that
snare.
stuck
I
out
was gonna
to
say
me
the
was
snare
just
could be
the kick.
swapped, but
It's either you swap the snare or you swap the kick to make them match in terms of energy, but I liked the snare, so I think I don't know, you could try both. You could try swapping the snare or swapping the kick and seeing which you like better, but either way, I just think they don't match, and I
because
give
to
that
me
feedback all the time.
personally, and this is the reason I'm saying this isn't to disagree with Kyle, but it's just to add other perspectives, and that's one of the cool things about music. It's all subjective, but I felt like everything in this mix was so tastefully distorted that I was personally thrown off by how clean and crisp the fucking snare was.
I see
That was
that,
just me
yeah.
on a personal.
I mean, honestly,
But again, it all just goes
both
back to like just make a match.
both of what you're saying like makes a lot of sense. Like I can see what Devin's saying about the kick sounding way too clean. For me, it what stuck out also was the kick because it just it sounded. I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but it sounded softer than the snare.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also another thing to mention is I think that kind of kick specifically works a lot of the time. I use like fucked up distorted blood eye kicks all the time. But I think it works when the flow is simpler because the flow is so fucking spastic. I think a cleaner, tighter, shorter kick would just make it easier to follow, sort of. Yeah. Hanger.
100%. It's funny, chat. Me and Cam were actually at the Stooges show, And it wasn't during the studio set. It was during one of the openers. And then Cam was just sitting there pissed off. And I already knew why he was pissed off. And I was like, hey, when a song has bad drums now, huh? And he's like, yes, bro. And it drives me insane.
Dude, I'm gonna comment on the drums every single song, I guarantee it. Because if you have good drums, you can literally put anything over the top of it and it's just gonna fucking bang every single time. Literally every time. So you'll learn that I'm very focused on drums.
Hey, shout out Don.
Oh, our regulars know how seriously we take drums here.
Good.
Don Flog donated $13 to skip to the front of the line. Bert Nerdy also donating on top of their gifted sub to get to the front. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, boys.
Don Flog with a suicide boy flip. Not even Ghoster this empty.
Don Flock is a cool name.
Don Flog.
It's just fun to say. Don Flock.
Did you pause it real quick?
He's not here.
Yeah, pushing that coupe in the rain. Think I've been going insane. Drinking this high, been coping and dealing with pain. Yeah, I just be open the bar. Wasting away is something that I wanna buy. Yeah, I'm in that double up, rolling the phone about losing the mouth of the loop. Talking the phone, but I'm coming along with my lady just in the new clothes. Everyday bad news, everyday casuals. Thought when I did this one, I did that bad. They find it for this shit, got it for me. Stick up to my friend, you didn't know it before me. Yeah, I just wanna run away, but all I ever do is run in place. The tears I cried, it could've iced my pain. And on the best days, I can feel my face.
I fuck with that a lot, actually. I really like that you didn't just make like a heavy dubstep tune and take the Suicide Boys vocal and try to like force it to fit with like dubstep that doesn't fit. Like you made a drop that works with the vocals of both Scrim and Ruby, and you kind of kept like the whole melancholy vibe that Suicide Boys has with their music in this remix. And I fuck with that a lot.
I'm gonna nitpick the drums again.
Shit.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I think something that would work really good is if you it sounds wrong, but if you leave the hi-hats on grid perfectly and take both the kick and the snare and shift them off grid a little bit to the right, it like, cause mostly with the snare, because when you do that, it like It like I don't know why. I also don't really know what I'm talking about. It like emphasizes the transient in like a really weird way and gives it kind of like a snap. And I think with this snare, it would work really well. Ominous does this a lot on his snares. Like when he uses snares in his tracks, they're shifted to the. So does Murata. They're shifted to the right a little bit, so the hi hat hits first. So it makes it like really snappy and clicky and fucking just rip. So I think that would be really cool. I also just think all the bass sound design was really good. I think it could use a little bit more swing. Like if everything was just swung again to the right a little bit more, just a little bit groovier. But all the bass design was really good. All of the sounds were great, and they worked really well together. Actually, surprisingly, like all the little riffs in there worked great together. I do think leading into the drop, I almost like my brain didn't know the drop was coming, and that can be good, you know, if you're caught off guard by the drop. But I think it would help if either it like filters out or like there's like a little bit of silence, something before the drop, just to let the listener kind of subconsciously know that the drop is about to happen, because it kind of came in a little bit too abruptly for me. But besides that, yeah, it was cool. I like the vibe. That's all I got.
A drop coming in, but the main thing that I was stuck on, one, snare is shit. I would just swap out that snare, and then do what Kyle said, you know, with you know, shifting it to the right a few milliseconds, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the main number one thing is, I was thinking to myself, either the vocals need to come up or everything else needs to come down, right? When this drop first hits and you have like the, you know, the more distorted synths that come in, I think those are just way too loud. And we always talk about perceived loudness versus actual loudness. And I think you wanted the drop to have a lot of impact, so you just made those synths just super fucking loud. And I think by having a more defined buildup, you can get away with bringing those synths down a bit. Because when you get rid of those distorted synths and you just have like the calmer, like wubbier synths in the background, the vocals are leveled really nicely with that. I thought they're leveled perfectly. You know, when those main synths at the start off the drop, those are just way too fucking loud right now. So just literally turn those down and switch out your snare. But everything else is good.
That reminds me about the vocals. I think it'd be really cool. I do this a lot when I make like flips like this, which I haven't been doing really lately at all. But take the vocals and I'll like put them through like a telephone filter, like an old radio filter. So pretty much just cut off all of the highs and all the lows and then distort the fuck out of them. I think it would work really cool in this song. Even if it's not the entire time, just for like certain sections, just make the vocals sound all fucky for a second and then let it come back in. I think that'd be cool to play with. I think it'd work well in this context, but yeah.
Yeah. That'd be something super cool to do like every 4 to 8 bars when you switch up flows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. You guys already covered everything.
Wait, guys, do girls have urethras?
Yes. Yes.
Do strippers dookie at work?
No.
Yes.
I didn't know that girls had urethras. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that's dope.
Pee hole is different.
So where's the urethra?
I don't know. That's not important to me for you to find. Never been asked to find that. Or any secret Jaeger.
Sharks have 2 dicks?
嘘か。彼はなぜ壁の外にいるのか覚えていなかった。記憶を一切なくしていたのだ。グリシャ・イエーガーという。覚悟はいいか。
Aaron Nager.
エレン・イエーガー。Beyond the
Come with the tune. Come with the tune. Come with the tune. Come with the tune. Come with with the truth. Come 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 with the truth.
Beyond the door, the seeds of Satan have been planted. No doctor can possibly explain the presence. Now the struggle must begin. For the demons of darkness have come to claim one of their own.
DJ, come with the truth.
So I'm gonna steal one of Devin's lines. That he says whenever somebody submits like a edit or a remake or something. Why does this need to exist?
Also, like, I was gonna say, like, just take the Jaeger bomb parts out or Jaeger, whatever the fuck it's called. Fuck the French. I don't give a shit.
I mean, if you take the Jaeger, if you take Jaeger bomb out, then it's just Demon Master.
Then it's just Demon
literally.
Master.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take everything. Just take everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take
So
out
like,
the
look, this is the
Take everything out. and
this is
then
the
make an
mashup. So I can't really say anything
make an
about this. Like
original.
this. I mean, this is a cool. This is okay.
So
Yeah.
use
Okay.
someone
Look.
else's sound.
Oh,
Look.
Okay.
When I
We
said
need
when I said use someone else's sounds, when I say use someone else's sounds, I like where your head's at. That's cool. But this is a pre-made double. You know what I mean? Like this is literally just taking two stacks of stems, complete songs, and putting them on top of each other.
Stimming.
I meant like take one shots, loops, etc., and then process them in your own way, and then make a song out of that. Not, put two songs on top of each other. It's not bad. It's just I can't really give you feedback on this because this is literally just Jaeger bomb on top of Demon
Also,
Master.
that come with
Again,
the
it's
string
nothing
sample
bad.
was played way too many times. It started
Yeah,
to get
Chad
mad
already
annoying.
said that. It was
Yeah.
too loud, too. But it was definitely a rhythm mashup. Without a doubt.
Wait, Kyle, do you sell?
Definitely.
Do you do you sell sounds? Do you sell packs?
Yeah, I got a sample pack. Go cop that hoe. Marshmallow uses it, actually. So go
Oh,
fucking
shit.
buy that hoe. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so go buy the Blank Space sample pack. Go buy any Ivory sample pack. Jub has one. Sora has
Actually,
a bunch.
fuck it. Don't
Jaqueen-
even buy mine. Buy the Ivory sample packs. It's literally the best sample pack in the history of the world. You never need another one ever again. I use it in every single song for everything. Just buy the Ivory.
All my drums are fucking Ivory drums. I would argue that most drums in dubstep right now are Ivory drums,
Yeah, everything is Ivory
or no, it's gonna be Ivory snares with the noir kick. You know exactly which kick I'm talking about, Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah, or what you could do is you could just go to any Space Aces song and just rip sounds straight out of there and just use those.
Yeah, with AI you can with AI you can now get stems without people's permission.
Yeah, he likes when you do that a lot. So
Yeah, she prefers.
yeah. Devin said it. There's not really much to give feedback on because it's just two rhythm songs. But if you want technical feedback, the sub was a little fucky. It's super loose, could be tightened up, and the come with the tune sample was too loud. But yeah.
Technical feedback. Sub was a little fucky.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want me to be technical, it was fucky. But yeah. Shit.
Oh shit. Oh, shout out Jackson, J. Cooper, Braves the Storm, and CJ.
Dude,
aka
I would
Esoteric,
I
are
would pay
known
so
as
much to go to a young nigga church, and instead of saying amen, they just go type shit.
shit.
Jesus
Famous
died on the
type
cross for you. Type
Type
shit. Type
Type
shit.
shit.
Pastor, no offense. All right, we got BFR Jackson. If it'll ever come over here. Oh, is this artwork by your brother too? Oh, you got a new profile picture.
I think
too.
you're getting him and Invain confused.
Oh yeah, I am getting him and Invain
Right.
confused.
Don't look
This
at don't
nigga
look at
don't
my
have
bed right
sheets
now.
on his bed.
Stop looking at my
I just
fucking
noticed
bed.
that.
I can't remember where I was at, but someone was showing Invain tunes off to me the other day, and I was like, yes. They're like, do you know who Invain is? I'm like, I know him quite well, actually. Okay. So I like the guitar intro a lot, actually. Did you do this yourself? Is this a sample pack? Is this a rip or whatever? But where my gripe comes in is where the rest of the instruments come in. The bass, the drums, everything else. It sounds like you're running everything through the middle. And remember, when you're doing like actual guitars, the actual band stuff, you want your drums coming through the middle and the bass coming through the middle, and you want your guitars sitting on the side. You want your guitars sitting on the side. Everything was just like fighting for space in the middle. And the drums were just not coming through at all. Especially, it sounds like you have two guitars in there. If you do have two guitars, you want one on the left, one on the right. Literally pan all the way to the left, one all the way to the right, and you cannot have the same distortion on guitars. They will just fucking muddy each other up. Trust me. Trust me. This is my area of expertise. But also what this is missing is some Deftones adjacent vocals. Deftones, Flyleaf, what's it called? Thornville, Loathe, etc. on the build up. But like the sexy part, who just fucking joined here? Get out.
Drawn.
Oh, get out. So yeah, I was, but like not like the screamy part, but like like those kind of vocals. And then right before the drop, you and then go to the drop, you know? Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I have no feedback for that part because I don't know what's going on with all that stuff. But yeah, the transition into the drop, the build-up section, I think could just use a little figuring out. As far as the drop goes, the fills were fucking dope as shit. I was really into the fills. Yeah, the drums were good drums. I just think maybe the snare needs a little more punch. It was like a snare clap type thingy. Maybe a little bit of low end or a little bit snappier transient or something, because the kick was super clicky and tight, which I liked. And then yeah, maybe a little bit of cymbal action in there somewhere. I don't know this. I don't know why I don't know specifically what this one needed to make my ears happier. I liked it. The sound design was great and everything, but yeah, I don't know. Just some fiddling around with the drums and stuff, and then fiddling around with that build up section, and it could be taken to the next level. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I don't know specifically what my ears wanted in this one, but yeah.
I think I would like to hear a different drum kit on here. I know that you're using acoustic drums, but just something about the drum sample that, like, you're currently using, they're just not hitting. Again, write these bands down: Loathe, Deftones, Thornville. Just those, and then really, really listen to their drums and implement that into the intro. This goes back to what me and Kyle have been saying all day or all stream.
Drums.
There needs to be a more obvious indicator that the buildup is happening, that the drop is coming, and that's with your drums. And you know, when you say you don't know where to go, there needs to be a more clear indicator that your drop is ending.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and even for like a
JT, do you want to say words? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm just gonna ramble the whole time. I love rambling about music. For the build up sections, it never needs to be like a fucking snare build up that fucking gets faster. You know, it's like you can have like a silent, almost, or like ambient type build up section with no drums or anything. It always takes longer when you're making those types of build ups to make it sound right, because you need to figure out another way to let the listener know that the drop is coming without using build-up drums. So, and I can't tell you what that is. It's just like it always takes a while to fucking figure out how exactly to do that properly, you know?
Yeah, I even liked the build down shit you were trying to do, almost like build down to a fade out to a fucking straight slamming into the listener's face, even. Like, maybe try a couple different things and see what feels best on this. But
you just gotta feel her out.
Yeah, even like maybe
the last 4 bars with the transition, you can do like. Sorry, JT.
I don't know. We're getting fucking
Did you cut
bag. Yeah, there's some, like almost like on the build down shit, like even like teasing the fucking synth, like the main bass or synth, just kind of super quietly though. In it, and then
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's about it.
Okay, my bad.
One thing you could do the outro, the drop back into the guitar part, is really emphasize the metal aspects of it, you know? And like the last 4-ish bars or so start setting up a drum solo or a drum fill. Not a dubstep drum fill, but the actual acoustic, you know, metal drums, like and then go back into the fucking. Like, think you want to treat this drop as if it were the end of a chorus. Be set up for the next verse.
Bro, that's a smart idea.
Fuck yeah. All right, we got Jay Cooper, Brave the Storm, Esoteric, DJ No Lemons donated 13, Apostle and Mage donated 20 to the front of the line. Shout out everyone for the donations.
Yeah.
These are all going straight to Frogor for his brother's
Frogor
surgery.
Surgery.
Hey.
Surgery. What if we yassified surgery?
Oh my god.
Mate, donate for a good cause.
It's giving scalpel.
All right, Mage. #real.
Let me go first. Okay. First of all, the fucking intro synth was the coolest thing I've ever heard. I fucking love that. It almost reminded me of like Voltra, but more like weird and all fucking, I don't know. Intro synth was so fucking sick. The clap that came in was way too loud, and you just didn't even need it at all. I think it would be better if it was like a hi hat or a ride, not a hi hat, not a hi hat, a ride. Also the build up I don't think it needed at all. Like the intro really reminded me of like a Voltra vibe, and Voltra I don't think has ever made a build up ever because you just don't need them with that style of intro. I especially don't think it needed to just go up in pitch, like
Nigga, why are you
standard
auto
build-up.
tuned? Did he go auto tune for anyone else?
Me? Am I singing? Hey, also, hold on. There's a train driving by right now, so it's gonna be really, really.
Oh,
loud.
okay, yeah. So the train going by and like doing the
It
train
made me
horn was
auto-tune.
like making a fucking. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. All right, okay, train's gone. Yeah, build up. I just don't think it needs that type of build up. Where the fucking main synth just goes up in pitch. I think you could come up with something cooler that matches the vibe of the intro and the drop. Instead of doing just your standard build up. As far as the drop goes, first of all, main like glaring thing, the sidechain was about 5 seconds too long. Just tighten that as much as possible. You don't want to be able to hear the sidechain. You want to just give the kicks and snare enough room to come through. And you could clearly hear the sidechain. There was like a fucking full half second after all of the drums. That was just silent because the sidechain was so long. The main synths are just loose, if that makes sense. Like you can do so much to tighten them up and make it more obvious like what the flow is supposed to be doing, like whether that be volume shaping with like filters and stuff like that. But they were just like hard to decipher where one hit of that bass started and the other one ended. It would just all kind of mesh together. So you could do a better job of like creating a distinct flow in those synths. Easy way to do it is just literally just volume shaping each individual note of the synths. So there's that, and yeah, that's most of it from me. The main thing in the drop was the sidechain was, like I said, like a year and a half too long. But yeah.
Yeah, so to piggyback off what Kyle said, I found myself when listening to this drop thinking of it as a Resident Evil final boss. And when I say that, I mean like it's just an amalgamation, just some giant blob with no clear start and end. The synth is just the synth is just like a run-on sentence. It's yeah, so like the drop started and it just didn't fucking stop. You know what I mean? There's no breaks. There's no like clear sections. And like the sound was cool, but again, like you want some kind of distinction of like what's happening. It should be start, finish, and end. Same thing with the intro. The intro had the same problem. Like I feel like you're gonna hear the same thing from me and Kyle a lot. This stream is like, yo, there's no clear sections. I feel like every 4 bars there should be some sort of subtle change or some sort of subtle evolution, and every 4 bars on those 4 bars should be a more what's it called, a more dramatic change. You know, so 4 bars, something subtle happens. 8 bars in, you introduce something really huge, or sorry, something a lot bigger, and then 16 bars in should be like something completely new. You know. And that should be on the intro. Basically, have sections on the intro, sections on the drop. The snares, fucking shit, but you know, just snares. You can just buy snares. That's a cool thing about living in the
listen,
future.
the snare would not be shit. Sorry to interrupt. The snare would not be shit if there wasn't a kick under it. It would be a weird, fucked up snare, yes, but that's not always a bad thing. I like fucked up snares a lot. So if the kick wasn't under it, making it because it wants to be a kick clap right now. If it wasn't and it was just some fucked up, weird, shitty snare, that could work because it kind of matches the vibe. Sorry, I cut you off. I just had to start yelling.
No, you're good. No, because I think there is a beauty to like this, you know, fucking amorphic, ambiguous blob drop. I think there's charm there, and I think a weird, fucking, you know, don't come to school tomorrow snare could work in this scenario. But as
what does that mean?
I'm just saying, bro.
Awesome.
If this snare and me went to school, I'd be like, "Hey, why is your backpack so big, bro?" But yeah,
yeah.
just sort the snare and then have clear sections in the drop and the intro.
Boom.
You guys got it.
Boom. Also, Devin, I don't know if it's just me, but you keep going silent like mid
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah, he can say cut that a little
like
bit.
every sentence. I don't know why.
I don't know if it's like the internet or what.
That snare kill the third grader is fucking crazy.
All right, next up we got DJ No Lemons, who donated subs.
No lemon soldier.
No
No
lemons.
Lemons.
How you doing? No way.
I want to go first.
No, fuck you. Alright, you can go.
Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so first things first, I see what you're trying to do with the motif with the bop 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 bop. I personally, I don't think the motif is a bad idea. I just wouldn't do it with the square 4 synth personally, because in my opinion, it renders the rest of the drop redundant because it just feels like I'm hearing the same thing throughout the entirety of the drop. In my personal opinion, I always feel it's best that if you're going to do a late drop, the synth that comes in on the main drop should be completely fucking different. So I think the motif should always be different than what's going on in the actual drop synth wise. Also, I would use different drums. Okay, first off, your drums are shit, but you know this, and that's okay. Buy this ivory pack, use his drums. I forbid you to use any drums that aren't ivory until you figure it out a little bit. And that, you know what? It sounds a little harsh, but that's what I'm doing, man. You know, I'm using ivory drums because they're all good. Even beyond that, almost never want to have drop drums in a build-up or an intro. It's just way too harsh, way too jarring. And finally, this isn't all that needs to change on this song, but this is all that you need to hear from me because I don't want to overload your little head. The hi-hats need more swing, in my opinion. I think the drums are so on grid.
And Devin
You know,
said,
a lot of stagnation in this tune. But dude, this is
and
swing to your drums could compensate for the stagnation of the drop, but you're getting better. Y'all niggas hear that?
no.
Who asked for
No.
action?
I mean, kinda. I heard some of it. Say it again,
Bits and
everything.
pieces.
I'm just kidding. We heard most of it. Just, yeah, I don't know. All right.
I said
well,
add some swing to the drums.
Yes. All right, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk
no,
now.
yeah, you're going. You're
Yeah.
coming in crystal clear.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So the first thing Devin said was he doesn't like the motif in Square 4. But have you ever heard any Soman track ever from fucking 10 years ago? That was like his whole fucking shtick. And it can be dope. It can be dope. Like the old Soman songs with like trap drums and it's like up 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 up. You know that one? Banger. Yeah, so it can be tasteful. I didn't personally hate the motif. I thought it could work, but it would need like dope ass fucking trap drums. And if you're gonna go for that style, just listen to old fucking Soman. He did that a lot. Oh fuck, what else? Oh, never mind. I wrote everything down. Yeah, the drums and the fake out, get rid of those. Don't fucking need those. I'm not even gonna really give feedback on the intro because it wasn't really an intro. It was just the drop that faded in. So like we've said a million times, you need something in the intro. The sub was there was like a click in it, so get rid of that. The switch, there was like a sound that came in out of nowhere that had nothing to do with the rest of the drop that just like came in out of nowhere. That was unnecessary. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Devin kind of touched on the rest. But yeah, if you want to do that
And after I'm
style,
gonna touch you.
fuck yeah. Yeah, just listen to old Soman if you wanna do that style. 50 Hman. Because he did that like sort of like melody in within Square 4. Like there was a motif in a lot of his old shit. It wasn't even rhythm at that point, it was just trap. It was like eighth note hi-hats with a fucking chop snare and like a trap kick. And it was like barely even rhythm, but it was Square 4, so yeah.
Stoneman, Lavender Town.
Lavender Town, I don't know if I know that. What was the one I was thinking of? 50 Hman. Let me see. Massive. Massive was a banger. That's not what I was thinking of. What am
I have the
thinking
Stoneman remix of Pass Out, and it's so good.
of? Wow, that's so cool, bro.
It is so cool, bro.
That's so fucking sick.
I don't know what song I'm thinking of. Fuck, but yeah. Such a banger. Soman, 50 Hman.
Maybe it's a song where you fucking kill yourself in Minecraft.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I know that one.
Yeah, that's my favorite
Oh,
one.
yeah. Yeah. It's Killfeed. Rip Killfeed.
Are you thinking of Chiplet?
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Oh, I'm going to find it now because it's fucking pissing me off. It was fucking banger.
I forgot
Let's
he was
go
on. He was on
away.
Lois too.
If I sleep without bed sheets, will I produce better?
They're in the wash, all right? Give me a break. So I wash my sheets. I know.
yeah,
Dubstep
that's-
producer
yeah,
who washes
actually,
his sheets
she-
crazy.
What the
right?
fuck is that?
Well, I could
wait,
never.
hold on. Oh my god.
Oh, shit,
Ultimate
Oh,
by
yeah,
Sony.
yeah.
Up. No, that's not even the right one. That's not even the fucking. God damn it! What am I thinking?
I'm convinced you don't own bed
Kill
sheets.
myself.
Crazy.
Do you guys want me to put my sheets on right now? Is it distracting? Chat?
Do you guys remember when Akali posted a picture of him and there's like cum stains on his bed sheets? And it was
come
like,
all
my
over his
God.
bed.
Oh,
that shit was so
yeah.
sick.
That was insane.
That was fucking sick.
Out mac and cheese. Donated $13 to
No,
Froggle.
Man, holy fuck, best song literally of all time. It's so good. I'm sending it right here. Can I send links in the chat? Am I gonna get banned? It's literally the
No, you didn't get banned. Let's go.
Sick. So good. That's all. It's a good song. You guys should listen to it.
Mac and cheese. Nothing is real anyway.
Ivory drums leave my family. What?
Does anyone want to go put their Minecraft beds together?
Sounds like Animal Crossing music.
It's gonna be.
This is a wintertime core.
insane, Moz.
Yeah, open that shit up.
I'm fucking with this. That's
Well,
what
I have
Endermen get down to.
no idea how to give feedback on that. Not a clue.
That was straight up video game music, like Devin said, like fucking dungeon scroller music.
Is that what
I
people
mean,
who play RuneScape listen to?
No, bro. She's Shanty too.
I've never played RuneScape, so I don't know.
Yeah.
No, this is good. It was very
It's like-
Minecraft,
yeah.
Animal Crossing, Geometry Dash, just Xbox 360 indie developed game background music. I enjoyed it. I could hear this being played at the Science Center. I could hear this going quadruple platinum in Geometry Dash. I just enjoyed the listen.
I was waiting for
Crazy.
a tear out drop the whole time.
Yeah.
I wish there was a tear out drop.
I was waiting for something insane to come in, especially like the second drop when it started to build up to some shit. I was like,
I
okay,
know, I
what's
got
coming
scared.
in?
I
What's
got
coming
scared
in?
in that.
Yeah.
Bro, can Blackboy Max like
Oh my god. Shout out Nate.
Shout out Nate for the gifted subs.
And gifted to the community. All right.
What a real one.
Nice. Jay Cooper,
Yeah.
nice. Oh yeah, we got some. Jay
if you're going for
Cooper.
video game OST, you fucking nailed it. It kind of
Yeah.
reminded me of Limbo. God, what a great game Limbo was.
Oh shit, Jay Cooper, crank that.
Where are the
version
gun bases?
one.
Voss cup water? What the fuck?
What's going on here? What's going on in here?
Oh.
Huh?
finish. Watch me crack it, watch me roll. Watch me crack that soldier boy, that Superman now. Now watch me crack that soldier. Now watch me crack that soldier. Now watch me crack that soldier. Now watch me. Soldier boy, I finish. Watch me crack it, watch me roll. Watch me crack that soldier boy, that Superman now. Now watch me crack that soldier. 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 Now what?
Yeah, that was way better than what you sent us last week. Does this okay? So, like last week, I told you to buy samples and use them. So I'm gonna assume that's what you did, and I just want to know what all you did to the samples. Did you process them? It sounds like you mixed them down because everything's sitting really well in the mix. It sounds like you did something to them, you know. But I've also never heard these samples, if they are samples, so I can't tell exactly what you did. But what I do want to say is I want you to work on intro / build up. Excuse me.
Yeah, write a whole song. Finish a song, even if you hate it and it sucks. Write an entire song. It helps a lot.
Yeah. You have drop structure down a lot better. So now let's work on entire song structure, which means having a cohesive intro, having a build up that sets up the drop, having a drop that finishes and goes back into, you know, the next build up or intro or bridge, whatever Kyle, what is it called after a drop when you go into an intro again? Is this another intro? I don't know the technical name for that part of the song.
Bridge?
Yeah, is it a bridge?
I call it a bridge.
Okay, yeah, because in fucking emo music, a bridge is something completely different.
Yeah, but there's not really I don't know. I don't really know anything.
No, I was just wondering because like sometimes I call it a bridge, sometimes I call it a. I was just
if
wondering
it's different, if it's like different a lot than the intro, and there's something else that happens, then I'll call it a bridge, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean. No, I'm saying. But yeah, but point being, you understand what a drop should sound like now, which is good. So now, what I want you to do next week or the next time you submit is I want a fully started and finished song from start to finish. And please, for the love of fuck, like don't make it longer than 4 minutes. Don't make it longer than 3 minutes and 30 if you don't have to. But if you turn in a full ass song that's like 5 minutes, I'll hurt you.
You win
In Minecraft.
Not gonna lie though, that fucking flow was catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Did it stuck in my head now. I think it could be really fucking sick. It reminded me of, like old Leo Tricks type stuff. It just needs better drums and it would be dope. Not gonna lie. It was kind of catchy. Stuck in my head. I might rip it off. Can I steal it? I'm playing.
Blank Space collab?
I would never steal anything. I swear. Promise you.
All right. Next up, we got Brave the Storm. Fuck yeah. Phase 1. SOS. Brave the Storm.
SOS.
Sauce.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a fucking competition going on.
Such a banger. This original's so good. Okay. Holy fuck, the fake out is so fucking sick, but when the actual drop comes in, I was a little disappointed. I have reasons why, but fuck, that fake out was so fucking sick. The sound and fucking melody of the fake out, fucking awesome. I love that. I just think, first of all, the fake out was way louder than the actual drop. When the drop came in, it was like a little disappointed because it wasn't as loud, and also the first. It changed a lot, but like right when the drop came in, like the first 2 bars of that after the fake out, it was kind of just the original, just quieter. I would like to hear more consistency in the drops, first of all, and keep the volume levels the same throughout, because like I just said, it got quiet when the fucking drop came in. And holy fuck, it does not need a square 4 bass. I'm telling you, does not need a fucking square 4 bass at all in this song. Not even remotely close to needing a square 4 bass. Yeah, I don't remember what else I was gonna say. Mostly just the fake out was so good, but
I want to see this song go full 2010 Dr. E, you know, like go 2010
sick.
circuit.
That'd be so
like
sick.
2010 circus and just let the lead be the drop. That'd be so cool. And I know I just went on this whole fucking shtick about motifs having a different synth than the actual drop, you know, but if it's a sustain, like a circusy sustain, that's the exception. Think like Badman Sound VIP Dr. P. I want to hear this. Do that. So go do that. You already gave us your money. So get back in the DAW.
You play the first drop again. Can you play the first drop again? I want to hear it because I don't remember what I was going to say. And I want to hear the fake out. The fake out is so fucking sick. Yeah. I don't know why I fucking like that so much. But then when the actual drop comes in, it's just quieter.
If you went up a couple octaves with that, like ba 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 ba, it went, blah, 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 like with a synth like that, that'd be so sick, dude.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. You could do that for like 16 bars, right? And then on the switch, do the fucking blah 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 blah, and then go do like how you do on the, you know, just save that, brother. It'd be so cool.
And no square. You're not allowed to use square.
No
for that song.
Nope, not allowed.
And because it doesn't need it. You have 6 sounds in here. You don't need a square wave. You almost never need a square 4 sound ever. Honestly, to this to everybody.
Yeah.
You almost never need square 4 ever. Sorry,
Brave. I know there's a lot of pressure to use square 4 right now, but like you're actually a really, really good producer. So square 4 is below your skill set, and I refuse to see to watch you regress.
I agree because you had 6 sounds in there. They just need to be mixed down a little bit better.
Really good sound design. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Square 4 is a crutch.
It fully
release yourself. Yeah. Release yourself so the shackles of square 4.
Don't get me started on square 4. Please do not get me started on square 4. I'm in a good mood right now. I don't want to talk about square 4. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just like focusing on everything like being cohesive because one part was loud, one part was quiet, and they were like kind of mixed differently. I don't really know how to describe what I mean, but in my head, it was a different style of mix down. I don't know. But yeah. What Devin said is a good idea. Hype shit?
Hype shit.
All right. Next up.
Hype shit.
We got Icarlius by Esoteric.
Icarlius?
Yes.
Icarus, nigga.
You said Icarlius.
Never knew that we were birds
Okay, so you know the pervert from Family Guy that whistles when he talks? That's all I can hear throughout the entirety of this song.
That's funny.
What you're gonna do, what you're gonna do, is whatever that whistly synth is you're gonna take an EQ and you're gonna peak it, right? And you're gonna wiggle it around until you hear that whistle sound really prominent, right? And then once you find where exactly that whistling is coming from, just fucking take that EQ peak, invert it, and send it to the depths of fucking hell, bro. I want that shit lower than Cam's self-esteem. Like, this shit has so much goddamn high end, bro.
No, I
My
like
God.
the whistle. I like the whistle bass. You're
I,
tripping.
I don't like it.
I like little baby birds.
Hold on. It sounds okay. The whistle bass sounds exactly like that song, and this is like my favorite song of all time. But yeah, the whistle could be mixed better, obviously. Yeah, I think. Listen, you guys are gonna yell at me. I think take out everything, just fucking leave the whistle bass, only whistle, and mix it down a little bit better. Could be fucking.
You know,
sick.
that could work. That could work. It is a little piercing. The whistling is you, but it's just in contrast to everything else. It's a mess right now, and it sounds like there's no side chain at all.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but it sounds like there's no side chain, and it sounds like everything is just slammed in the same spot of the stereo field. Like, it's like the shoegaze wall of sound. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You want to
nothing
figure
is
out what.
room.
Yeah, you want to figure out which pocket that you want everything in. If you want chaos could work, but it has to be, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. You can be chaotic, but everything has to have its own place. It can't be all chaotic and harsh at the same time, you know?
Yeah, it's got to be intentionally chaotic. And it sounds like this is unintentionally chaotic because nothing has its own room. Nothing knows.
It's
where
like
to
when
go.
it's like when you have a bunch of crazy colors, and you're coloring. You gotta like don't mix up the colors too much, or else everything's gonna turn to a crazy, weird brown muck. You know what I mean? If you have all these
Right.
sparkly rainbow colors, give them their own spots to shine so they can be vibrant and cool. But as it sounds right now, this song is like a brown amorphic blob.
That was a really good reference, the coloring one. I like that actually a lot.
Thanks, dude.
At first I was like, where the fuck are you going with this? But it made sense. Fuck it. No, yeah, pretty much just that. And then also the vocal was just wildly out of place.
Yeah, that vocal really took me out. I
Made
was
me
like, what?
uncomfortable.
Dude, it did. And that could work though. That could work. It did make me like anxious. I was like panicking when the vocal came in.
Like, make me even
But-
maybe like fuck with it even more, make it more fucked up and like.
Honestly,
distort it
yeah,
a
if
little-
you're going
tiny
for
bit of
that,
distortion or something with it, yeah.
But with that being said, if you do want to go down that route, it still has to be intentional. You can't just not mix something down and be like, oh, it's messy on purpose. No, things that are messy on purpose are messy on purpose. So yeah.
You could just tell you could just tell us all to go fuck ourselves. And when people say that it sounds, harsh, just say that you don't understand modern dub.
Yeah. You can take that approach too.
Time to hang it up, Onk.
It's art, bro.
Alright.
Just tell people they have unk ears.
Yeah.
So you took us to Sunday.
Next up we got Bugaboo, who
Wait, hold on. I have to go pee, but
Yeah.
jerk off real quick
Yeah.
too, and shower and shower, and I have to go make dinner, but I'll be back in a second. All right.
Notice how he didn't
Alright,
stick
cool.
with his bed sheets on.
Yeah, I have to go make. Fuck. Alright, yeah. I'll be back in like 30, 45 minutes. I got a lot to do. Peace.
I bet.
we got Bugaboo. We're gonna load this shit up. Bugaboo. He says he just mastered this music for his friend Lil E. It's a whole rap, what is this, EP or something? What is it, Bugaboo? There's like 3 songs. What is that, an EP? 4 songs. We're just gonna listen to YOLO and then maybe sprinkle some other ones in later on too. We donated 25. YOLO. He He's actually just gonna piss, right? He was joking around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was joking.
Oh, his fucking chair, like it almost looks like a giraffe impression. He left a giraffe.
Is that his
impression
body
back.
print in the
Yeah,
chair?
That's crazy. Or like it either looks like a giraffe or like a cucumber with a cowboy hat on.
A cucumber
right,
with
I
a
saw-
cowboy hat is crazy.
Zoom
I
in
saw
on
the
this.
giraffe.
Yeah, you see the giraffe a little bit with the little fucking giraffe horns, or the cowboy hat and this little cucumber. Oh, he's got a cat back there.
It looks like
Crazy.
it looks like the sea cucumber from SpongeBob with the crown, the jellyfish guy.
Yeah.
This is a crazy way for bro to tell us he has. This is a crazy way for bro to tell us he has scoliosis.
That's his spine. Just...
What's going on with bro's back? Also, bro has no sheets on his bed.
Wait, I'm not done.
All right, chat. Next donation stream is gonna be for Kyle's spine.
He's gonna be like 6'5".
Blank space is actually named after his
Sorry
bed.
about your scoliosis.
Oh, him and
Kevin, that's a deep hole.
Him and-
That's
him
a
and
deep
Campbell.
Hey guys, what was going on here?
Hey, dude, is everything okay with your spine? Because your chair is saying otherwise.
What's wrong with my chair?
You have scoliosis in this safe space.
Is there a fucking problem?
I'm crying. Bro, fuck.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Man.
YOLO master before.
I don't know. It just looks like your spine is trying to irrigate the back of your
Just feel like that luxury sound. You know my life a luxury now. But you know we came from nothing. Right from that block. My verses ain't cheap, you gotta pay for this. Younger came from the block and he made a flip. I was so broke, I couldn't even date a bitch. Now my roster got over 80 chicks. We was trapping Nick bags just to get fly. Brody was stacking paper, getting fiends high. And I was on the corner scheming while the D's rock. I used to have to hide the grip by the beehive. Nowadays, my life like a celebration. Design district in Miami feel like meditation. Fashion shows with bitches feel like revelation. Speeding on biz game, Robbie levitating. They like, welcome back, Loopy. Couple years ago, we was just in a hoopty. Her rats surrounding me just like some groupies. Only thing I can say, I know I'm the truth, B. I know I'm the truth, E. Remy block forever. Young niggas bout that pressure. Play with us, we run up with Berettas. Yeah. 10K flat, just to bail me out. The bondsman went to the judge's house. I told the bros be cool, just sit it on the couch. But we ain't stressing about that cause we on the paper route. Now it's time to bet the fucking house. On the one and only, holy moly, God done showed me. My mom told me I was blessed, but then the Lord showed me. Niggas showing true colors and they worse than Tony. But this is not a movie, bullshit and never move me. I thought we was fam and I never had to question that. Now hit this fan and niggas don't know how to react. I swear this shit crazy, but we all just can't be dumb. Why make it hard for the fam, dog? This can't be love. Nah, So don't ask me why I feel like this. I came up around real niggas, it's some real life shit. I used to serve it hand to hand just to cop my kicks. Now imagine what I'm about to do to cop that whip, nigga. Damn, talk. From the lot to the block, doing the cool 90. I usually play this shit cool, but I do grimy. Now watch me ball till I fall like the Black Mamba. And even after I'm gone, my raps are still conquer. Yeah.
Take this walk with me. I got my feet planted on the surf. Don't cross the line. Cause these guns ain't made by nerf. Came from the mud, put you in the dirt. And never knew what love was until a nigga felt the hurt. My loved ones turned their back on me. But look how I'm out here killing shit. Over the tragedy, then make it where I'm at. Me what I had to be. I put in work like 100 primos in the factory. I fucked the game casually. Just try to marry me. All I try to do is That's some cool shit, don't make me damage. Cause I come through the fire escape like bro man, you the sandwich. My paranoia start running wild. I hit the kill switch, then it's RP to your mama child. Yeah. Squat. Gang. Ay. That's RTN shit, man. I gotta do it like that. Every time I come through, I'm gonna set this shit on fire. Yeah.
The beat was great.
Very early 2000s Jay-Z with the beat. I like it. My only thing is it's maybe a little too derivative of early 2000s Jay-Z. All I could hear the whole time was boy, oh boy.
Did not make any of the beat. He just mastered it.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying things because if you want me to just talk about them, if you want me to only talk about the master, I'm gonna say like it sounds good, except for the fact that the snare sounds like it's underwater for some reason, which is weird because they don't even have fucking pools in the hood. So I don't know. Yeah, that's my only note on the master. Yeah, that holy moly 9 needs to go though. Can't.
Holy bar, me dog.
No, but the mastering on the tune is good.
Yeah, I don't really know how to give feedback on that because I don't master my music. I don't know how to master. I don't know what that even really means. So
yeah,
Sora
gave me a master chain, and I just put that on all my tunes, and I call it mastering. So
I just don't. Literally 0 things on my master. Just turn it up. Just turn everything up. Sounded fucking dope though. I was into it. I was vibing. Eating my cheese sticks.
Yeah. Eating my cheese sticks. Okay. Oh shit. This next one.
No soft clipper on the master. Take it off. You don't need it there. You don't need the soft clipper there. Remove it. Remove them.
This next one
from the master
is for those. Apostle.
Let's go.
The soft clipper.
No hands. What the fuck? Apostle remix.
Hey.
With 2 girls that swallow me. Take this dick when I swallow. Hey, Moscato got a freaky. Hey, you got me in the trance. Please take off your pants. Please pop on the handstand. You got me sweating. Please pass me a thing. Damn.
The way you moving, you got me in a trance. DJ turn me up. Ladies get so jam. I'ma sip Moscato. You gon' know I'm mad. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands.
No.
No Chico, Lambo Roscoe, no street code. But your booty got me lost like Nemo. Go and do your dance right now. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands. Go. The way you moving, got me in a trance. DJ turn me up, ladies get so jam. I'ma sip Moscato, you gon' know I'm mad. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands.
No.
Also never disappoints.
But I would have to agree though that either like fucking bring in the vocals even more and like really make it like no hands remix, or just fucking drop them entirely and just make this an original, because like
Totally agree, yeah.
it doesn't like, it's not like it necessarily flows super fucking well with the song to where it like completely makes sense. I feel like it definitely would need some tweaks to make it really fucking iconic and like a super banger. Or you could just leave it the way it is and find some different vocals that fit just a tiny bit better, or not even that crazy better, but just something small to fill in, because this could be just an original.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you want to make it a remix, you need to more incorporate, like, because the chorus of this song is fucking iconic, and the melodies in the chorus are so fucking catchy and good. If you want to make it a remix, I think you need to incorporate that more, like da 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 somehow. But yeah, it did feel like an afterthought. Either make it original or incorporate more of the original.
Yeah, so if you're gonna, I know you just said that this is practice. Girthy, we see you. You can stop tweaking in the chat. We see you, brother.
Jesus Christ.
You sound like the worst fucking children's party clown ever. Anyways. I think the drop is too loud. At least the initial impact hits is way too. You could like pitch down, or sorry, you could make it quieter, and the impact I think is just way too abrupt as it currently stands. Even if this is gonna be just an original tune without the vocals on it, but if this is gonna be a flip, remix, edit, etc., you got to build the tension, because I know what you're going for. Like, the drop is supposed to be the shock factor, which I do think there is a lot of shock factor with this drop. You really have to milk the original part of the song, lull the crowd into a false sense of security, do a really big build-up, and then bring in that like liney-esque section drop. Everybody in my section. But yeah, dude, I think you're doing a good job on this style, and I think this is a good dance floor banger. I would just like to hear the initial synths that come in just be a little quieter, a little less harsh. You could also shave off some of the high end. Everything else is good, but it's just like, this is sexy dubstep. You know what I mean? I don't want sexy dubstep to hit me. Why is it hitting me?
Yeah, that's such a good. That's such a good point. I don't know what it means, but it makes sense. It's such a good point.
That's kind of my whole thing, man.
No, yeah. I get it. I understand. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Fully agree.
But yeah, as far as like the technical stuff goes, I mean, yeah, it sounded good. Fucking Tape B would rinse that hoe.
And we then.
Yes.
No, we love Weathan. We love Tape B. We love Levity. We love all the white boys trying to catch a vibe. Shout out, no offense.
That's my shit.
Yes, sir.
Next up, speaking of white boys catching a vibe, Established, aka Tall Marco.
Tall Marco.
Turn back with V8.
What's fast? It's drum and bass, guys. It's drum and bass. Let's go.
Lights blur and the floor is shaking, sweat dripping down my back. I'm here for the sound they're making, there's no turning back.
Sorry.
Is drum step back? Chat. Is drum step back grok? Is this real?
Is this real?
fucking tight. Good production. Good production.
Insane.
I think that's one of the times where a drum step / halftime snare actually works in a D&B flip part section. So good job. That's one of the very few times I've seen one of those snares work in this context. I'm usually very, very picky about this. So yeah.
I don't have a whole lot to say, except I think the intro, I know the vocals are like, you know, they're mixed like distorted and there's not a lot of high end and stuff, but I think there could be some more high end somewhere in the intro. It's like the only piece of feedback I have. Other than that, it was very well written and well produced. So yeah, I really don't have very much. That was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought I was gonna say something.
That's all I wrote down.
No, I was just gonna ask, chat, is drum step just American halftime? Kind of like how like bass house is American baseline.
No, because halftime is American. Halftime's American as fuck. Like all those weird fucking, I don't know. I feel like all those weird dudes are American. Not that they're weird dudes, but the weird halftime music, it's all American.
I thought
is it not?
I thought all the drum step was American, like Figure, Mantis. That's all I know about drum step. And then when I think halftime, I think like decimal bass, work for nothing. You know.
No fucking idea who that is. So yeah. But yeah, I like that a lot.
Girthy the Gapist, Mike.
We're still in the donation and sub queues right now, Girthy. We're trying to raise some money for our boy Frogor's brother, who's undergoing.
We're trying to stop his brother from croaking.
Hey. Yeah.
Next up, we got Hex Benjamin with "Oh You Mean Danny."
I'm pretty sure that no human on this planet needs the service you provide. Girthy the Gapist.
Girthy, I could use some gaping.
Hey!
Ooh, swing. Swing is good.
I just can't do this no more.
Real. I think this is the coolest song yet today.
Can't do this no more.
Those snaps are so nice.
I just can't do this no more.
Shit, what was?
Yeah, so
What's
the kick on the
this
draw
guy
can be a
going to?
tad chicken smidge softer. Same thing with the
Disagree,
synth.
just change the kick completely, I think.
Oh yeah, that also could work. And I felt like methinks that the synth work also was a little poppy. You could just tame that a tad, and that's like my only problems with this. The drums are amazing. Not only the drums, but the percussion, the snaps, the claps, how everything's kind of just subtly panning is just so sick. I really like your songwriting. I remember you from last week. You also did so you continue to do cool shit, man. That's unexpected, but you understand drums. Thank you, chat. This is what we're talking about. This is a super simple fucking song, sound design wise, but it has cool drums, really cool drums. You see how it just carries everything? Percussion.
Yeah, you was in
I
the
do be a
pocket with
drummer.
those drums, those perks. The perks are fucking fire. The one I'm gonna be really nitpicky. So in the first part of the drop, there's like super quiet background like sweeps and shit. And I think they kind of take away from the impact of the drop. I think it either needs to be silent, like nothing in the background, and really emphasize like the emptiness of it in a dope way until like all the other drums come in, or you turn those risers up or add other shit in the background to emphasize the background. But right now it's kind of like the background effects are like kind of half-assed, and I don't really like the white noise sweeps that were going on or whatever was going on in the background. And I think that would make it fucking hit a lot harder. That's nitpicky.
But I think nitpicky is good. You know, that's what these kids want. I feel like a lot of them, even when they know they're a banger, there's just these little things that they know need to be improved, but they can't, they can't zero in on it themselves. Like my song that I sent to you, Kyle Blank Space, that you still haven't listened to.
I still haven't listened to. I know. My bad. I will. I'll do it next week. I'm busy this week.
Yeah.
Wait. Before I forget, also I just remembered something. One more thing in the drop, the sub was kind of fucking pissing me off. I don't know why, but it was making me angry. Everything was so smooth, and then the sub was just kind of not. So I feel like the sub could either be okay. Also, wait, hold on. If so, like I said about the risers being like kind of half-assed in the background, and if you just took those out completely and really emphasized the silence, you're gonna need to do that with the sub as well. The sub's gonna need to be really short and really follow the exact movement of those main synths, and then it would just fucking rip so much harder. Because the sub just felt to me like it was kind of half-assed and. It followed the flow, sort of, but not really. And I want it to be more tight. Tighten the sub, lose the effects for at least 4 bars, and then bring all the effects and everything. Boom.
Tight.
Yes. Yup. Quarters this time. It's got a free rate LFO. Just literally, dude, just like fucking. There's like you. What I would do is just get a long subnote, one super long subnote, and then you sidechain the sub to the synths, so it only plays in the exact movement the synths are playing. If that makes sense. I could describe more how to do that, but I don't really remember, and it would take me a while to figure it out. But that would work really well. Yeah, envelope follower type shit. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. I think that would just make it so much fucking groovier because the sub kind of takes away from the groove. And I like groove, and the rest of the song had good groove. But yeah, that's all I got. Banger too. Fucking sick.
That shit was groovy as fuck.
Up.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where that second drop goes. The build up sounded like it was going into something fire. I know you said this is all you got to before your PC died. Yeah, this is fucking banger. Next up, we got Ova. If she will send the new song to either my Discord or email, and then Pixel. Let's check Discord. Not there yet. Ova.
He's waiting for Kova to give the song to JT.
Yeah.
Kova!
Kova.
I just saw you in the comments.
Hurry up, Kova.
Discord be that song.
Oh, she sent it to me.
Okay.
Don't send the songs to me. Send them to JT.
Send them to me. I'll take care of it, guys. I'll handle this. Thanks.
take care of this.
Don't worry. Fucking hungry again.
Did you just eat like your entire weight in salad? Actually, no, I can see you're so hungry.
I had no. That was just my slot. I had a bunch of pork too, and then I had some cheese sticks. And
That was your what?
I'm hungry again.
Cheese
What?
sticks.
And some
Got
pork.
a pork salad.
Cheese.
He said
The pork was separate than the salad. Pork was on its own. It was just pork. Just your standard run of the mill pork.
Just some straight up pork.
Just straight up fucking pork, dog.
salty.
Yeah, can we talk about how? Can we talk about how?
Non-seasoned, non-cooked, just pork.
Just straight up fucking pork.
Can we talk about how porking is like the worst euphemism for sex ever?
I fucking love it.
Yeah, dude, I should porked her. Like, what the fuck?
That shit sounds awful, bro.
Fucking pork.
I kind of like it. Kind of into it.
Across the dome, 3-second drop. Across the dome.
Pork sword.
Pork sword.
Go across your head like a bloody ball stool. Across your head like a bloody ball stool. Straight to your dome.
I like this part. So
I love how
you've been experimenting with rhythm as of recently, and I think Tug tunes. My main gripe with this song is it's just so on grid. I think a good person to learn swing from is Tug himself. So, you know, go listen to like Zorg, just all the old Tug shit. Just give us it's a side account. So like there shouldn't be too much on there. But I think Tommy has some of the best swing in dubstep. So yeah, so like you could just move everything to the right. I don't know, like 20 milliseconds or so. Move the sub over like 40. I'd like to hear a sharper side chain, maybe just a little more reverb on this snare, just a little bit, just to make it super fucking fat. But that techno drop, that shit is nice.
Techno drop was sick.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was gonna say. It was a little bit too on grid, and especially the sub, because the sub like started before the synths, which if anything, the sub should, for this style, always start after the synths, so it gives it a little bit more swing. That was the main thing for me. I will say everyone's going to disagree with me. Apparently. I think the techno drop doesn't work only because the rest of the song is phrased like a rhythm tune. You have a 16-bar ambient intro into another 16-bar ambient intro, and then all of a sudden there's a techno drop. The techno drop could work, sure, but I think it needs more like songwriting around it to make sense. Like a bigger and longer and different midsection that lets you know this is a song and not a rhythm song, if that makes sense. Because to me it just kind of came. It was good. The techno drop was good. It just I don't think it fits right now because it's. I mean, look at the fucking waveform. That's just how rhythm songs look. It's just 16 bars drop, 16 bars drop. You know.
To play off what Kyle said, another thing you could do too, because I completely spaced on this. I like the techno drop, but I agree it currently doesn't fit in the song structure. What I would do is do the same build up, have like a cheeky fuck off sample for the rhythm drop, have that same cheeky fuck off sample for the techno drop, do the techno drop for 4 bars, 4 bars, wheel spin, fuck off, and then go back into like the rhythm. You know what I mean? That'd be a cool teaser, and that would fit in the context of a rhythm tune. Unless you want to make this a full song with like progressive evolution that changes as it goes on, you know what I mean? But if you want to keep this as a rhythm tune, I wouldn't do a full techno drop. I would just do like 4 bar T's, doof, 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 fuck off, and then go into a switch.
Yeah, that could definitely work too. If you do want to keep the techno part, also an idea is you could just use it as like the midsection or the bridge. And not have like a build up into it. Just kind of have it flow into like some groovy fucking techno stuff and then go back into the rhythms part later in the song. But yeah, basically just mess around with how the techno part comes in and how the whole song is phrased. And that's pretty much all I got. And then other than that, it was just the swing in the first drop. And yeah, you can just turn the drums up a little bit too. Just make them fucking just literally turn the fucking gain up. That's all I do to mix my drums is make them louder. A little bit.
For drums, and I'm just talking about like drum flow. One person, and I say this name all the time, that has insanely good drum flow, and primarily just does quarter note rhythm is Jub.
Jub,
you could learn so much about swing just from listening to Jub tunes.
Yeah, Twin, what's good? Twin, what's good? You Twin, fuck with you, Twin.
I'm a bug with you. Type shit,
Twin.
Yo, Girthy the Gapist. We found someone you can gape.
Yeah, Girthy, where'd you go? I miss you.
Where'd you go? I miss you.
I fucked with him. Yeah, send that shit, Twin.
Yeah, send a song.
Send that shit, Twin.
Yeah, we can aim with the pipe.
We got Pixel with circles with first time submission.
Jabari told me to share.
I like the artwork. Use AI for that.
Microsoft Paint!
Listen.
Very clean, very pretty, just literally lacking brightness.
I think it needs to be beefed up a little bit in the mids too, and also I feel like it kind of drags on. I would like to see some sort of actual melody, because it's future rhythm, but there's no melody really. It's just kind of one note. So I think it would be. I mean, it doesn't even have to be some like crazy melody either. Just like at the end of every 8 bars or whatever, have like a little motif or something, or just fucking I don't know, do something that changes the note.
Go listen to Ace Aura, his entire discography.
Yeah. And also I think that the kick could be a different kick, more thumpy and less
Bouncy?
trappy, bouncy. I don't really know how to describe kicks.
You use the Noir kick, best kick in the game.
Yeah.
Go buy kicks from Noir.
I don't think I've ever said his name out loud. Noir.
Noir, yeah.
Noir. But yeah, also the intro was really quiet, which isn't a bad thing, but like there was no dynamic, so the drums were like almost like sunken underneath the synths and pads and stuff too. So yeah, cool fills though. Cool fills are dope. Fucked with it.
Yeah, I really like the sound design. I agree with Kyle on the kick. It was a little too bouncy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the sound design. I like the flow on the drop. I also do agree that it was getting a little monotonous.
Monotonous just needs that beef. Needs that mid-range beef. That fupa in the middle.
That pouch.
Yep, gape it. It's gaping.
All right. Next up, we got Sensei. Devin's got that shirt on. Trap Stinker 130 Wi-Fi funeral.
Federal agents today seizing a house in the Boiz, a house known for gang activity, including drugs and guns and apparently lots of money.
Got a little bad bitch taking my pants off. Shoot the 360 right with the twist, then that little whole hands on. All these niggas don't put their hand at the bag, you know you dead wrong. But little nigga round, put the button on blue, starting to think he a hedgehog. And I smoke that clip off by my life like a zombie, in her dead wall. All my shit is on wall like this, feeling his lip with a mask on. All my shit is on wall like this, feeling his lip with a mask on. All my shit is on wall like this, feeling his lip with a mask on. Got a little bad bitch taking my pants off.
Well, that's my favorite genre of music of all time. I love that sort of trap.
Yeah,
So I
I think
fuck with
that's the most unique thing you've sent us so far.
Yeah.
I really fuck with that.
This fits you way better than Rhythm. And I don't mean
yeah,
to
this-
discourage you from attempting Rhythm, but this is way, way, way more up your alley.
Like how you still snuck in a Square 4 sound.
Wi-Fi, yeah,
But-
but the Wi-Fi funeral trap over the Suicide
Yeah.
Boy rhythm for sure.
Yeah.
No, I think it was fucking dope. I love those sounds. It reminds me of old fucking Quicks or Boombox Cartel, and I also think it would work way better with that style of drums, like big fucking stadium trap drums instead of like this style of like rap trap drums. You know what I mean? And also the sidechain was a little bit too long, and if you're gonna go with this style of drums, the snare just doesn't need to be sidechained at all. Just let that shit sit on top of everything, because the sub cut out really hard every time the snare hit, and that was unnecessary. But yeah, I think this would bang way harder if it used like Quicks or Boombox Cartel style drums.
Or Crane.
Or fucking Crane. Just go get all the Crane sample packs on fucking Splice. They're fucking the best. Yeah, exactly. That style of drums.
The infamous Crane bamboo snare.
I was just gonna say, use it. It's fucking sick. It bangs. It would fucking sound good in this track.
It's so good.
It is a banger snare. All right, but yeah, sick fucking sounds. It literally just sounds like Quicks, and Quicks is my favorite artist of all
I
time.
can't rap.
It's one of my favorite songs. Alright. Nah, this I think you're finding your fucking style though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dope.
Next up, we got fucking Odesho.
Oh God, skip.
Whip.
Maybe Marco.
Miles only. No established? You guys just fucking left him out of there? That's fucking crazy.
Is that what happens when you bottom frag and Siege? You get kicked off the tune?
You kicked off the team, no more collabs.
I'm going wild for the night. I'm going wild for the night.
Give me a motherfucking.
Being polite.
Rewind my selector.
It's about to get violent. Blast him, bust him, let him meet the hollow killer. It's the ways of the
I hate this snare right here. I called it out last time. I like this snare.
This one is sick.
Give me a motherfucking.
I'm going wild for the night. I'm going. I'm going wild for the night. Let him meet the hollow killer.
Give me a motherfucking.
It's the ways of the It's the ways of the
Everyone's gonna fucking hate me for this, and I don't give a fuck. Love this tune. I just hate that one really soft snare. It's not even the snare itself, like the clap that just sounds so fucking soft. It just feels like it's just lost in comparison to every other snare in the drops. Like there's a snare switch every 4 bars. Absolutely love that. But there's just one snare that's being lost in the mix noticeably in comparison to everything else, and it drives me insane. So either turn it up, make a stronger side chain. I don't know, man. Just that specific snare is just getting buried. And there's just such a difference in volume between that one and every other snare. And y'all are gonna gaslight me because I can fucking hear it.
I'm about to.
Fuck,
I'm literally about
fuck
to.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I personally think the hardstyle drop is too long. I would like for it to go back to trap halfway through, but that's just me personally.
I also agree with that.
I agree
Okay.
with that.
Yeah. Marco, your songwriting is fucking-tastic. It's really good. You just need to make your drops fucking louder. Just literally every time, you just turn everything up. Just make it fucking louder. Because things get kind of lost for some reason, because everything is kind of the same volume in the drops. Just make the main basses way fucking louder. Just turn them up 9 million decibels, and then it would be perfect. I don't have a lot of feedback, obviously, because this is great. So again, I'm just gonna a couple nitpicky things. The snare Devin's talking about, I like it, but yeah, it could be louder, and it could be really cool if there's like a super dramatic sidechain on it. So it's like you can hear the fucking sidechain. I think that could be really cool with that snare. Or you can have like a little click transient on the snare as well, just to emphasize it a little bit more. But I do like it. I love snare switches. What else was there? In the techno drop, take out the kick. It doesn't need a dubstep kick. Use some fucked up, terrible sounding kick that's not even really a kick. Like there's the donk kick, not the donk kick, like the fucking, I don't know the names of different hardstyle kick styles, but yeah, it doesn't need that dubstep kick. It needs some weird fucked up, like you could take that dubstep kick and put like 9 dispersers on it so it sounds terrible, and that would be cool too. But it just doesn't need a dubstep kick in the hard techno drop.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, that was fucking sick. I really like the switch up on the flow on the second drop there. I thought that was sick as fuck.
Yeah, it was fucking dope. Honestly, yeah, literally make the kick sound as bad as you possibly can.
I love
listen
kicks and dog in like fucking hard style.
Yes, like listen to all the fucking all the fucking, what's their little project called? Fucking K-Zone. I've listen to all of, there's 900 different kicks in all of those songs, and all of them sound bad, and it's great. Like none of them are kicks. Kicks, like they do not sound like kicks at all. Just fucking make it worse.
Like the blank space pack.
XG. Wait, didn't Marshmallow use that? Yeah, get fucked. I already said that in the stream once. I'm just gonna keep flexing it.
Yeah. Fuck you. Pike dubstep. Oh, speaking of that, next up, Pike dubstep.
Is this the last tune of the night?
I think we'll do either 1 or 2 more after this, and then we're gonna finish it up. But yeah, we might let the people that were in the chat all night. We'll maybe play one of theirs, like either Synthesizer or a Practitioner. Practitioner was in chat all of the last 2 streams, and we didn't get to him.
That fucking ripped. That style
that was
is really fucking
disgusting.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there in Discord with you when you were trying to figure out the intro, and I have no notes. Everything flowed perfectly. The mixdown is fat. The drums are smacking. Yeah, this is a good song.
I have one note. In the build up, the kicks kind of get distorted as fuck for like 2 seconds. I don't know what I don't really know what it was actually, but there was like a ridiculous amount of low end like right towards the end of the build up that I just feel like not be there. Besides that, I don't really have anything. That was like one of your best fucking tracks and mixdowns, honestly. That was fucking ripped. Ass as fuck. You could turn the kick up a little bit because I say that every single time. Just literally like 2 decibels. I just love kicks that are really loud. But yeah, that was sick.
She had me bricked up.
Yup. The little fucking glitches too were fucking on point. Like that ripped.
Yeah. Look at everything about that. All right.
Yes, sir.
That's from me.
No, is that really mine? Well, that's why I fucking liked them so much.
You're gassing yourself up.
I know, I'm like, who made those? They sound so good. That's awesome. Yeah, so guys, go cop my sample.
Yeah. All right. Last up, we're gonna do Synthesizer for being so patient in chat all time. And oh, what the fuck! All right. God damn it! Everything just went away.
My face.
Peace.
In non-minandum.
Magnum in Imodium.
Imodium? What the fuck? In Imodium? The fuck?
Inomendium?
Were you in the eye at the end there?
And use context clue, nigga.
Jabari, amen. Alright. Magnum Amanda by Synthesizer.
I like this already.
What, Evan Moraine? That made me uncomfortable.
That was genuinely terrifying. That's really cool because usually a lot of songs that try to be scary are not scary. That was like actually terrifying.
Hey, remember I was talking about like, hey, bro, don't come dubstep. That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly. That's exactly what this is. I think the ideas are really. It sounds like Freak Show Industries just had an orgy in your DAW with all their plugins. Not a particularly bad thing, but I think after the eeriness of the intro, I don't think the whole song needs to be processed the exact same way. It just kind of like leads to ear fatigue, in my honest opinion. I think you could tone. I think you could tone down some of the processing on the actual drop. I think the intro is like eerie enough.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But at the same time, if you want it to make people uncomfortable, it's doing its job just fine.
It's not perfect.
Honestly, the only thing
Look,
for
dude,
me,
I can make everyone uncomfortable with a picture of my balls, but it doesn't mean I don't have to.
pull it up, twin, pull it up.
Not on Twitch.
Space case.
No, the snare is like not a snare. It's just like not a snare. It's a kick. Which that's what you wanted to do and keep it. But if you wanted it to sound like a snare or a kick clap, it's not. So either I don't really know because I don't really know what genre this is. Yeah, it was just like kick.
It's manifesto step, bro.
Oh shit. So yeah, I'm not really too familiar with that
HP
genre.
Lovecraft step.
So ignore. Yeah, I just think make the snare more snary. If it's a kick clap, turn the clap way the fuck up so you can barely hear it, or just swap it out for a snare or something like that. Because it was just like kick. Really cool. That was awesome. Intro was so.
Fuck yeah. All right. Last two up is Duma for donating and Space Case for fucking donating 5 subs. Shout out to you guys. But now it's mission.
Let it be known if you spend any more money tonight, it's being kept. We're not listening to your songs. These are the last two.
Yeah,
so any money after this point will just be seen as a direct donation to the Frogor brother.
Fund.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Duma.
Bro, you spelled pouch wrong twice today. Are you okay?
Ouch.
Nigga said ouch earlier.
Yeah, ouch. Owie. I'm instead.
Okay, so the sounds are good. The mix isn't bad, but you have too many synths going on way too loud at the same time, and they're not complementing each other, they're fighting each other. It's making it really hard to focus on one central point of the drop. And frankly, I find it overstimulating. And as a person with autism, I find this drop offensive. And I'm taking it as a threat. But I think you could just separate most of these synths to be like all these different flows you have going on at once. Because there's one point where I clocked like at least 3 different like square saw synths happening at once. And I understand what you're going for, but like, bro, just separate them. They could have each been their own section. Instead of just fighting each other, you know what I mean? Like all those layered synths could be a different switch in this song. I just want to hear these sounds spread out more because it's just so cluttered right now. And again, these sounds aren't bad. This mix isn't bad. It's just like the drop is just so chaotic and like not in the good way.
Yeah, agreed. When the second drop or when the switch on both drops came in, that shit was overwhelming as fuck. It felt like, I imagine that's what a deer hears right when they're about to get hit by a car.
They probably just hear a car.
That's probably what a car sounds like to them.
Justin.
Where's Jerome? He's just been sitting in the background this entire time.
2
hours.
He probably fell asleep.
John just likes to feel included.
Well, he's not. Yeah, pretty much what they said. They pretty much covered it. Also, the chat was saying this already. Turn that clap up. Make her louder. But that's about it, honestly. Make the clap louder. I did listen, I know earlier I said no square 4 ever again. Nobody's ever allowed to use any square 4 ever again. But I kind of like this one, not gonna lie. I like the synths. Just turn the clap up.
If I was a news anchor, every time I had sex with a woman, I would go, "This just in."
Wasn't funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
All right,
Justin.
Let's stop the space case.
Wait, I want to go.
Oh, so now you want to go?
Let me submit one.
Oh yeah, submit one.
Yeah.
Send it over to my DMs.
I'll submit one.
Everything in its
I'll
right
submit
place. Radiohead. 5.5 minutes. Are you kidding me? Space case.
Space case is not listening to directions.
For the last song too. He's like, y'all aren't going anywhere.
Here's my 10-minute ambient song.
Wow, I'm so dumb. Can you pause it? Hold on. What the fuck is happening?
No, see, we're doing this thing called peer review, right? And it's where we listen to music that's
Yo,
submitted to
where
people
the
watching
fuck
this.
are we? Wait, why can I hear myself all of a sudden?
Did you turn the volume up on Twitch?
What? What the
Are you
fuck? Oh my god, that freaks me out. Hold on. No. Okay, wait, hold on. Someone talk.
Yeah.
Talkity.
Holy shit, that scared me so bad. Don't just ignore me. Keep playing it. We're good. Stop yelling at me, guys. Stop yelling. Kill the mic. Sorry, guys. Stop yelling at me.
and it's rapid.
I'm not listening to another minute of ambience.
All right, yeah, to make it stop.
Okay, well, first off, fuck you for making us listen to a 5-minute song. Like just fuck you for that. That's gonna piss me off a little bit. It's good. It is really good. My only 2 notes is both drops. As much as I love them, I just think they're a little too loud in comparison with the rest of the song. That's it. Like it's just so obnoxious how it comes in. Like the volume change is so obnoxious, in my opinion. So either have a stronger build up to prepare for that, or make the drops just a little quieter. Like, dude, look at the wave, man. It's so different. But both drops are written really well, and contextually, I think they fit really well with the original tune. It's just a levels thing.
Yeah, I pretty much, that was the only thing I was going to say too. But I did want to mention, if anybody's been here all stream, and me and Devin earlier were talking about like buildups and how to make a buildup not be a buildup, but still flow into the drop nicely. That was a perfect example, especially the second drop. Because I knew it would happen, but there was no fucking snare roll or anything, but I still knew what was going to happen. So props to that, because we were talking about that earlier, and that was a great example of that. But I don't
know I'm giving
that much, because that was besides that was cool.
I know I'm giving you shit about sitting as a 5-minute and 30 song. That's only because it's the end of the review and my ears are fried, and we got the most obnoxiously long song at the end, so I'm a dickhead about it. But once you fix these levels, I think this is something like, it's just a mix down thing. And it's not even just a mix down, it's literally mixing. I would actually love to listen to all 5 minutes and 30 seconds of this. I love Depeche Mode. I love long music, like I love fucking the Gorillaz, and I think this fits into that pocket of music where it's just like where it's a journey. But just if you're gonna send us a 5-minute 30 song in the future, just make sure you're not the last song, please.
Like this shit at the beginning, it would have banged. Like I would have been fucking into the entire thing. Like I was still into it the whole time, but
yeah, I was gonna say it was written really well, because it didn't feel like it dragged really that much ever. Like the song kind of needs to be that long.
Yeah.
So.
Proper progression. Yeah.
Type shit.
That was like a real. Real song.
Yeah, that was a song for sure.
Last up for real, Blink Space.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Gee.
Made this one. It means a lot to me. I was going through a really hard time in my life when I wrote this one, and I think you can hear that. So.
insane.
That was so yeah, I like that a lot. I think a couple things. The intro's a little quiet. Yeah, that was really good. Nice job.
Okay. Hey, thank you for joining us again. And no, it went a little bit longer than you probably expected, but thank you for sticking through the entire thing. Giving some
I had a
fucking great-ass
fantastic time.
feedback. And
I'm very good at feedback.
yeah. And shout out to those fucking glitches in that Pike tune. Those things, that was the best glitches
Yeah,
I heard
that's the
tonight.
highlight of the stream.
But yeah, shout out to everybody that donated, fucking came, gave subs, whatever. Like everything's going to Frogor's Brothers Surgery Fund. So shout out to you guys.
Thank you guys for coming through, supporting Frogor, supporting us.
So we're
Thank
gonna,
you, Kyle Blank Space, for being on the show.
Yep, I had a good time, lads.
We'll all see you Saturday out at that fucking OC show at the observatory.
I know, I'm hyped for that, dude. It sucks Justin can't make it. Dude.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
can't believe you had that accident. We're gonna next Thursday donation stream for Justin. All right, we're
accident.
Got no toes.
We're raiding over to Robin Zesty now. See everyone later. Peace.
Later, guys.
Peace.
All right, we are